Hey guys, I'm Darby. Welcome to Serverside, where we will be bringing you the latest news and reviews from the gaming universe. This week's episode is for the week of June 16th, so let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back. We're going to get started with my review of Far Cry 3.
To my brother Riley for getting his pilot's license. Where the hell is that motherfucker?
To my father's black card, to my black card.
God, I haven't done Sambuca since I was 20 years old. Yeah! I'm the king of the world! Let's go. Did he f***ing pass out? Hold the door! Yo, Jason, get in! Get in! They're crazy, Jay! I learned from the best! Yeah!
You boys think you're crazy, huh? Jumping out of airplanes, flying like birds. That is crazy. I like this phone. This is a nice
Far Cry 3 is an open world first-person shooter with some RPG-style elements like skill trees and story modification. The story focuses on Jason Brody, who is our reluctant hero, and he has to rescue his friends and escape capture from a pirate-infested island after their vacation kind of goes down the drain a little bit. This story is really very well written, and the plot is incredibly immersive. It has a lot of intricacies and kind of twists and turns that really leave you guessing the whole way through the game, and you're never bored, which is a very good thing when you're playing a game. Think of it like when I'm reading a book that I enjoy and I have a favorite character. I want to read and finish that as fast as possible just so I can find out what happens to that character, and that's the same way it was with the game. I wanted to finish so I could find out what happened to Jason at the very end, because this game is so crazy. I literally had no idea what was going to happen the very next moment. Far Cry 3's theme is focused on insanity, and that concept presents itself in a number of different ways, and Jason meets his main villain, Voss, who explains this to him over and over. And basically what you learn is that insanity happens when a person is forced to perform a single act and they just kind of like narrow their vision and focus on that one subject. When that happens, everyone kind of starts to lose their minds, because as a human being with a more evolved brain, you need more outlets for your needs, whatever that may be. Everyone on this island is forced to perform a single task, whatever it is. Good guys, bad guys, doesn't matter. So all the people you run into, whether they're Jason's allies or his enemies or just some random mercenaries, Jason himself also starts to question his sanity a little bit, so everything kind of is up in the air on that aspect. Gameplay is fairly well designed for the most part. Gun control is a really big thing with me because, as a general rule, I'm just not good at first-person shooters. I die more often than anything, so when I could only use guns in this game, I was kind of like hesitant at first, but it's actually pretty smooth. The sensitivity is not cranked up all super high, so I wasn't worried about aiming, because that's my big fault, is aiming. I could actually kill the people before they killed me, so that was a pretty nice touch. Everything that you learn in this game, you will need, so make sure and pay attention to everything. Even if you think it's some mundane thing in the tutorial, it's either vital to the gameplay or vital to your survival, or both. So the experience points you gain, also you can choose whatever branch of the skill tree that you want to focus on more, but everything that you learn is something that you will end up using quite frequently. The world of Far Cry 3 is incredibly open, and you can learn all kinds of different things over the game. You'll find secret things, and if you wanted to spend half the game exploring, you can, and there's tons of stuff for you to do. Overall, I loved this game. It's probably one of my new favorites, and I encourage everyone to play it as much as they can. The story is really well written, You're never bored, which is a good thing. Always interesting, no matter what happens. There's always stuff for you to do, whether it's side quest or just general exploration. And the mechanics are running fairly smooth for the most part, and there's nothing game breaking, so you really don't have to worry about anything major ruining the game for you. For all those things combined, I'm going to give Far Cry 3 a 9 out of 10.
Guys, Javontai with DLC of the week. This week's DLC is from Justice Gods Among Us. And the character of Scorpion, I'm not a huge fan of crossovers in games, but I guess since NetherRealms makes both Mortal Kombat 9 and Justice Gods Among Us, I guess Scorpion fits in the cast. His moves are easy to do and they're fast, his combos are relatively amazing, yet he doesn't fit in the cast as well as he should. He's not integrated as well. Honestly, Scorpion in the sense that he's even in the game before I saw characters like The Question, one of my favorite superheroes. But I rate Scorpion as a DLC character arguably 5 out of 10. He may be fast and easy to use, but his moves are way overpowered. The fact that he's faster than the Flash and stronger than Superman, something's not right. And Ep.1, you're out there, fuck. Thanks, guys.
Hey, welcome to the Crypt. I'm Millan. My first review will be Ghosts and Goblins, developed by Capcom. Now, this is a series that spawned 3 sequels, 2 spin-offs, and is Capcom's 8th highest grossing franchise of all time. And I really enjoy this game. It centers around a knight named Arthur on a quest to save the captured Princess Prin. Yeah, I know, Capcom's never had the best writers. From the evil Satan. And along the way, he has to progress through 6 increasingly challenging stages to do so. Now, the game's really fun and easy to pick up and play. There's only a few controls, just move, jump, and use your weapon. It's the simplest it could possibly be. Another thing I really love is the level design. Each level progressively gets more difficult than the last, so you actually feel like you are progressing on this quest. It's really neat. Another thing I really love is the difficulty. A lot of people complain that it's too hard, but actually it's the perfect kind of hard. It's not too hard to the point where you feel cheated all the time, but it's also not too easy so that you don't feel rewarded for actually doing something right. You actually do feel rewarded, and it feels great when you finally pass a stage that you couldn't beat. Now, a couple things I really don't like about this game. One is the ending. It's just kind of dickish. I don't know how to explain. When you fight the final boss, it turns out he's not the final boss, and it was all just a trick. Now you have to play through those 6 stages again on an even harder difficulty. That was the one time in this game I felt cheated, because my victory was just yanked away from underneath me. Another thing I'm not too crazy about this game is that it's actually pretty short, not counting those 4 hours you sat contemplating suicide when you found out you had to play through it on an even harder difficulty. You can breeze through it in an afternoon if you do everything right. But other than that, it's a really great game. I can recommend it to anyone because it's just easy to pick up and play. It's been ported to over 15 different consoles, so you can literally get it anywhere, and I recommend you go pick it up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Replay of the Week. Today we're talking about Arkham City. Arkham City is an open world game containing obviously Batman as your main protagonist in the game. You'll be gliding through the city of Arkham. Yes, it is a part of Gotham, but after a minor setback after the events of Arkham Asylum, you see yourself getting captured by Hugo Strange. So in this game, not only are you starting as Batman, but you also start off as Bruce Wayne. So through this game, you won't only encounter yourself as Batman, you'll see yourself as Catwoman for minor parts of it. And then during the combat chamber, you'll see yourself playing as Nightwing, Robin, and Catwoman, and switching to various costumes. The reason I give this game a replayability is because no matter how many times you play this game, there's always side missions and multiple areas to enter. So please pick this game up. Like I said, Arkham City.
Hey guys, that wraps up this week's episode. Make sure and stick around next week. We're going to have reviews of Tomb Raider, Contra, as well as some PC game reviews. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and links for all our respective blogs are in the description box below. Thanks!